Well, good evening, everybody. David Paul with you here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. And for the immediate Houston area and for most of southeast Texas today, so far, so good. We've avoided any type of severe weather threat here in Houston, Harris County, and again, for most of our viewing area. That being said, there have been several reports of tornadoes on the ground, tornado damage, multiple tornado warnings for counties off to our north and west all afternoon and all evening long. And right now, the only active tornado warning is for this cell right over, just passing over Bryan and College Station, Texas. I just called my son up there at College Station and told him to take cover. He said it sounded like all heck was breaking loose, but at the moment it had avoided him. So at the moment we've got an intense thunderstorm just off to the northwest of the official KHOU 11 television viewing area, but I know all you guys are watching us here on the web, so we're going to zoom in here and give you a complete update on this storm that is just raging, absolutely raging over College Station right now. Bear with me just a moment. That storm we've been watching right there, there it is. The lightning count in this has been going up over the last just 10, 12, 15 minutes here, an indication that the storm is re-intensifying. It also looks like we may have, that may be a little bit of a hook right there. So that may be indicating a counterclockwise rotation right in there near Bryan. So that's why they've got a warning for that thunderstorm. And that's intense, that's very intense rain, probably a hail shaft here just east of Wixon Valley up Highway 190. The storm itself, again, is moving northeast at about 40 miles an hour, 35 to 40 miles an hour. Folks in Iola, you're getting a tremendous amount of lightning right now in far northern Grimes County, but this is the spot right here where if we have a tornado with this cell, it's just exiting the immediate Bryan and College Station area and basically heading right up Highway 190 north of Zulch. That will put you in the path of that storm if it does hold together. And these storms have been holding together for quite a while once they get forming. Radar just updated. Boy, it's tough to tell if that's a little bit of a hook or if this is a little bit of a hook. When they get kind of nondescript like that, sometimes it's just an indication that it's not organized enough to produce a tornado. Let's see if we can look inside. Okay, we do have a couplet. See it? Right here. Bright colors and cool colors coming together, indicating counterclockwise rotation right in there. So that looks like it's going to move right over the far northwest portions of Grimes County. If there is a tornado with this cell, it is right here and will graze by Iola and then continue on to the north, North Zulch, Madisonville. So that is moving in your direction. So this is far northern Grimes County here. Here's Beat Eyes, here's Carlos, here's Shiro, there's Iola. This may pass just northwest of Iola. If this storm is heading in your direction toward your home or your business where you are right now, what you want to do is take cover on the first floor of an interior room inside your home or business. The key is to get away from windows, get away from exterior walls, and get away from any potential flying glass. Tornadoes with these cells, for the most part in this part of the area, probably closer to EF1 on the lower end of the strength range of tornadic activity, but certainly strong enough to break limbs, to tear shingles off. That breaks glass, that makes flying glass, and that's what can make these, even these smaller tornadoes, very, very dangerous. So if you find yourself in the path of a tornado, again, away from exterior walls, interior room of your home, away from windows. In fact, what I'm going to do is effort and show you a little graphic on that. But that is where the most active weather is. The only warned system close to southeast Texas right now is right here, far northwest corner of Grimes County. There's Iola. Here's Bryan College Station. If you've got kids up at Texas A&M University, that storm just passed right by the campus a little bit ago, and now it continues to move on to the north and east at about 35 to 40 miles an hour. So it's racing through here. So Madisonville, heads up, this system is moving in your direction, and I'm sure by about now you can hear it coming with a tremendous amount of lightning and thunder with that. And here's what I wanted to show you. All right, tornado safety. So where do you go? What do you do if a tornado threatens your home or business. So we're looking down and we've taken the top off of this home. The safest place to be is here, interior room, away from these exterior walls, for several reasons. One, exterior walls are going to be taking the brunt of the wind. This also has a tremendous amount of wood, of framing around you. So it's the safest spot on the bottom floor of your home or business, away from windows, interior room like a closet, an interior bathroom. That's the place to be. Where you don't want to be is here, exterior walls, and especially next to any type of glass door or windows. That's where you can get flying glass and debris, and that's the most dangerous spot. So when we say interior room, first floor, away from windows, that's exactly the spot that we are talking about. Interior closet, interior bathroom, first floor of your home or business. We'll go back to the radar. And so again, tornado warning for this cell just west of Beat Eyes, northern Grimes County. This is going to race up here near just south of North Gulch and then toward Madisonville if it holds together. In Madisonville, you are included in that tornado warning, which is going to be in effect for the next half hour at least. So bigger picture. So here's how this is all playing out. Moisture's been coming up off the Gulf of Mexico all day long. You felt the south wind. We've got low pressure and a surface front that's plowing into all that moisture. It's a lot of moisture, well above normal for this time of the year. Precipitable water values are about 1.5 to 1.7. That's very high. That tells us how much rain you would get in liquid form if you wrung out all the moisture in the vertical column of the atmosphere. You get to 1.5 to 1.7 inches. It just means you can have a tremendous amount of rainfall if you get convection. And when we see the lightning, that tells us there's convection. So that's what's happening at the surface. Meanwhile, upper levels, 34,000 feet, tremendous dip or trough in the jet stream. And that jet stream is splitting, it's diverging right here over central and northeast Texas. That's what's allowing the development right here, that's developing here, right at the base of that split, and then moving to the north and east. So that's the way it stands now. But watch how this is going to evolve as we head into the wee hours of the morning by 3 a.m. Here's your new divergence. So we expect to see new development much closer to Houston, move over Houston. And as we go into 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m., we expect to see heavy rain, perhaps flash flooding. That's why the models look the way they do. So going into 10 o'clock, really staying relatively quiet for Houston with the heavier development off to our west. But watch what happens as we head into the overnight hours. Midnight, look at the rain developing, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Remember what that jet stream looks like, splitting right overhead? Well, look what the computer suggests. Right down the middle, we're going to get development of rain and thunderstorms. And with a moisture-laden atmosphere like we have right now, rainfall rates could become very efficient, 2, 3 inches or more per hour. This is 6 a.m. The potential for that band of rain and thunder to still be sitting over us. So the potential is there for multiple inches of rain, and this could cause street flooding at a minimum as we head into Tuesday morning's commute. Now, the models have not been overly explosive with forecasting rain totals, 1 to 2 inches widespread, and we can handle that. Looking at flash flood guidance from Harris County Flood Control, they suggest that we could take 5, that's a terrible 5 to 6 inches of rainfall tonight and avoid a flash flood emergency. But once you get above 6 inches, that would be where we'd be like, okay, now we'd be getting into some problems on some of the watersheds. And the potential is there for 5 to 7 inches of rain in some spots. So it's something we'll be watching for very carefully as we move through the overnight hours. So this evening, and we're almost done with it, but basically severe weather watch continues with our tornado watch staying in effect. So until 10 o'clock, our western counties right here, they will stay under this tornado watch until 10 o'clock at least. It may have to be reissued with a new line of storms beginning to develop out toward Austin. Our northern counties, including Grimes, Montgomery, Walker, Polk, San Jacinto, and further counties to the north, Madison County, Houston County, are in a new tornado watch. And you guys, Montgomery County northward, you're in a tornado watch that lasts until 3 a.m. So even though over your neighborhood right now, Spring, Woodlands, Conroe, Huntsville, things are relatively quiet, the Storm Prediction Center are looking at that same jet stream pattern that I just showed you, and they're thinking with a split jet like that and a front coming in and all the moisture, absolutely we could have development of thunderstorms right down the middle that could give a tornado threat overnight tonight. And that's why they've gone ahead and issued these new counties in our northern viewing area, Montgomery County northward, including Livingston and Huntsville, with a tornado watch until 3 a.m. this morning. So we're going to be on weather watch all night tonight, watching it all very, very carefully. That's where we stand right now, keeping a close eye on that storm just east of Bryan College Station. And we will have a complete update, including all the pictures and all the tornado video that has taken place across Texas today. This has been a widespread statewide outbreak of tornadoes. There's several points of damage. We'll show you all the video and an updated computer model, what to expect overnight into the morning hours on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock. We will see you then on the TV side for a complete update in less than an hour.